Hi everyone, I'm Janice and I'm here to show you a tutorial on the new Elegant Armoire by Tonic Studios. This one was so much fun. I had a lot of fun. Little things are just like, they make me happy. And as you can see, it has working doors, 3 shelves right here, and you can also put something at the bottom. And then a working drawer. And then one of my favorite pieces is the lock. You just stick it right through here and then we close it. How cute is that? That was probably my favorite part just because you get to open and close the lock. That's a lot of fun. I could definitely see my kids using that. Probably the whole thing. They'll probably just take it. Let me go ahead and show you some more of the samples I made, and then I will show you the set that you'll receive. So this is another one. I actually made like a matching furniture set. So like a nightstand and the armoire, and they both have like the same color and designs on them. This is just 2 drawers stacked together, just without the actual drawer inside. I'll be able to show you how to do all of these. And hopefully it will be an easy follow along. I think there might be some parts in here that might be a little bit tricky, but we'll get through it. And then one last one. You can also stack all these drawers next to each other to make like this dresser. And of course, all the drawers work. I just added some extra paper on the inside. And then I made it the color like a dresser would be on the back, how it's that like light tan brown, so I just put that on the back to make it match. All right, let me go ahead and show you what you'll receive. So it probably won't be on a magnet sheet. I just went ahead and put mine on here because I store it inside a binder. So with all of this, it's a lot of pieces, which I love because a lot of these, you don't have to use it just for the armoire. You can make cards and different things out of it, which is so much fun. It's always good when you can make more things with just one set. I am going to show you a better view, so I'll go ahead and switch my camera. That way you can see everything that's on here. Here is a better view of the magnet sheet. As you can see, there's lots of different things, lots of pieces, but I'll be able to show you what goes where. Let me show you the little pieces real quick. This is actually going to turn into a lock. This will be the key. Let's see. We have this right here. It'll actually go on the front of the armoire, and it'll be where we can put this inside or tie it with a bow. This piece right here is one of the main pieces, the one in the back. We're going to be using that. This will be the little drawer. This will be the outside of the drawer. This goes inside of this. This goes inside of this. It's a lot of pieces. A little confusing, but I promise I'll be able to show everything. That way it all makes sense. Now for the lock, there are 4 different ones that you can choose from. And I really like that. So you can do front and back, things like that. Hopefully you can see this. This one says locked with love. And these are just different designs. And of course it does have sentiments. Here is a banner and it says a gift for you. This one right here, I saw this and thought of you. There's one right here. Let's see if I can grab it. Oops. You are so special to me. And the last one, packed with love. Now this tiny piece right here is actually the little drawer pulls. And there's 2 different styles depending on which one that you put on here is which one that will fit. So this right here, these are 2 little slits. the larger one will actually go with this one, and then the smaller one will go with the one that has 2 pulls on it. And then this piece right here is just the legs. So like I said, there's a lot of pieces. Might look a little intimidating at first, but once I break it down, I think it'll be a lot easier to put everything together. So let me go ahead and set this aside, and then I will tell you how many to cut of each one that we're going to be using today. Starting with the largest die piece, we're going to be cutting 3 of these, and it should look like this. Now with the third one, go ahead and cut off both of these sides so that you get just the back piece. So it should be 2 with everything on it, and then 1 with just the back. With the legs, cut 2 of these. I'm gonna go ahead and decorate most of the ones that I wanted to decorate. Some of it I'll do while I do the video. I was just trying to save time. With this piece right here, you're gonna cut it 6 times. Cut just 1 of these. Cut 2 of these. This is actually for the side of the drawer cover. So if you're only doing 1 drawer, which I am in this video, you only need 2. If you plan on doing 2 drawers, you only need 4. You just kind of double it up as you go. But for this video, we only need 2 pieces. We'll need 2 of these for just 1 drawer. We'll need 2 of these as well. And with this one, we only need 1. Now with this, I know it comes all together, but you'll only need a certain amount of each. You could just put the rest aside in case you want to make another one. For the main piece right here, you just need 4. For this right here that goes inside, you're going to need 6 of these. And then for the lock that goes on top, in the middle, you're only going to need 4. So 4, 6, and 4. And then for the key, I just did 2, just so I can have something on the back. I have 1 more that I cut out in the regular cardstock, and then I just put a mirror card over it just to make it stand out. Now this is the front of the drawer. I cut out 1 in the glitter and then 1 in the mirror card. You only need 1 of each. And since we're using the one with the 2 drawer pulls, we're only going to need the top one, and we just need 2 of those. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to grab our back piece that we cut the side pieces off, and then go ahead and grab all of these. These are actually going to be the shelves that go inside of the armoire. So go ahead and fold all the creases. When you have all of these folded, we're just going to line them up. And then just grab one, and starting all the way at the bottom, we're just going to flip it upside down and we're gonna line up the bottom edge with the bottom of the shelf. And then we're just gonna glue the back piece to the back of the armoire. When you're done with that, grab one more. This one we don't have to flip upside down. We're just gonna place it right on top. And then we're gonna glue in two parts. We're gonna glue on the back, and then we're also gonna glue in between so that the shelf is sturdier. And I'm gonna start with the back first. And here is the bottom shelf. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab another one, and we're just gonna repeat the same step. We're gonna place this one upside down, and we're just gonna line it up to the bottom of this shelf, and we're just gonna glue it, and then we're gonna put another one on top until we're done. When you're done, you should have something like this. Now we're gonna grab that little squiggly banner right here, and then we're just gonna glue it right at the top where it matches, right on the top. We're gonna set this aside and grab our two other pieces that have these sides on it. And then we're gonna go ahead and crease everything. Now go ahead and grab this die piece right here. It's gonna be the one that's all connected and has that little rectangle right in the middle. We're gonna use this. So on just one of these pieces, we're gonna line it up to the best of our ability. I'm gonna try to center it. And what this is, it's gonna make the door fronts of the armoire. So I'm gonna get some washi tape. And then just run this through the die machine. This is what you should have after it's been cut. Go ahead and fold these. We're gonna fold these both directions. Now we're gonna go ahead and connect it. So I'm just gonna flip these upside down, and this glue tab right here, I'm gonna glue and then place it right on the inside. That way the glue tab will be hidden and this will be the outside. Next, we're gonna grab this little piece right here. Go ahead and fold all the tabs. And this one is gonna be curved, so you can use your bone folder, or you can roll it up against something that's circular and just kind of like gently tug to get it in a circular motion. Just kind of rounds out the edges. Just makes it easier so that when we put it on, it'll go on a lot better. So with this one, it is going to be going in the front. These little tabs, the only ones that you have to put glue on are the ones that are round. These do not have to be glued right here. That just helps so that we can actually like turn it. But if you want to glue it, that's fine. Now when we have this, we're going to grab our shelves and flip out all the tabs to look like this, one up, one down on both sides. And what we're going to do is we're going to add the glue. I would say add a good amount, that way it doesn't dry quickly, because we're going to be moving and adjusting to make sure that we get the shelves lined up correctly. Place it inside, squeeze the sides, and then we're going to flip it over and take a peek inside. This is how we're going to adjust our shelves. So make sure that it is at the top. This is the top. I'm going to line up both sides so that it looks straight across to you. And then we'll hold that side. And then we'll do the same thing for the next few sides. Okay, and once you think you have that in there correctly, we're just going to turn it back over and then go ahead and add glue, and we're just going to close it up. Okay. Now we're just going to flip this upside down. Go ahead and do the back piece first. We're going to glue the side. Then we're going to glue here and then the other side. And this is what you should have. Now once this part is done, go ahead and set it aside. We're going to start on the bottom shelf. Go ahead and grab both of your little shelf pieces. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to cut out a hole, and that's going to be where the drawer goes in and out. I have already done it on my second one, but I'm going to show you the placement. All I did was line it up right in the middle and then put washi tape and then just ran it through the die machine. And you can do it on either one. The bottom one with the tab I think is probably going to be the easiest. Once you have done that, you should have something like this. Go ahead and crease everything. Next, we're going to get our two pieces, and then we're just going to glue them together right at the end. Now we're going to grab our two small squares, and we're going to crease them. Then we're going to glue on each side. Now we're going to grab our two inside drawer pieces, and we're going to crease all the tabs on this one. And we're going to connect these two pieces together like this. Now we're going to fold and then connect the last piece like this. So it should make out a rectangle. And this is what you should have. Go ahead and flatten out these pieces so they look like this on both sides. And then grab this piece right here. So this opening is the exact same size as this. This is where your drawer is going to go inside. So we're going to line it up as best as we can with the hole right here, and we're going to glue it down. And it should look like this. Now we're going to start folding in. We're going to glue this to the third piece right here. And then all of these are going to be glued to the side. When it's done, you should have something like this. And this is going to be our drawer base. Now we're going to grab these two pieces right here and then crease all of these. All right. And then we're going to connect them and glue them right at the bottom like this. This is going to be the actual drawer. Okay. Now we're going to glue all the side tabs together. Now we're going to glue these tabs inside, and what they do is they just cover the inside tabs for us. And here is our drawer. I'm going to go in here. Okay, so what we're going to do next is we're going to grab our drawer pieces. Okay, I have these two right here. What we're going to do next is grab a pen or something and then just kind of round the pulls. That way it's easier to put on there. Okay. And then in each of these, there are little slits right here. We're just going to poke them through. And then we're just going to glue them. You can glue them in or out. I think I'm going to try gluing them in this time. On the other ones I did it out and I could see the pull through it. Like I could see the ends through it. So I'm just going to try it this way. It's a bit of an awkward hold, so I'm going to grab tweezers. This is what you should have. Just gonna get some foam tape. And then just put it around. This just reinforces the hold and also lets me move it around just in case. Then we're going to place it center inside the background. Just do this. And then what we're going to do, we're going to place this inside here. Make sure that you, I guess whichever side that you plan on gluing to the top, just make sure the drawer is open. I plan on putting this piece as the bottom just because I don't really like it. This is more smooth. So mine's going to go in like this. Now that it's in, I'm going to add glue just to the drawer, and then I'm going to add this right on top and center it. Then you should have a book drawer. This is what you should have when you're done. Now go ahead and grab our base. We're going to attach it to the bottom like this. And before I do the legs, I'm going to go ahead and decorate it. So these are the pieces that I've already done. And I'm going to add this. Now we're going to grab our legs and our little pulls. We're going to fold them and then put them back to back. And these are going to go right in here like this. So we're going to glue one at a time like that. And go ahead and fold your legs. And then what we're going to do is we're going to glue them together like this. Once that is dry, it should look like this. And then what we're going to do is we're going to attach it to the bottom and we're going to glue it on. And like I said, since it's glitter card, you do need to hold on to it just a little bit longer, just to make sure that the glue dries together. this is what you should have. It's pretty much already done. Now we're going to move on to the lock and the key. So I actually have already made one, but I wanted to show you how. So with the two, we're just going to double it up. And then these are the inside pieces. What you're going to do is just glue them all together and they should stack up. Only use a little bit of glue and make sure you line it up as best as you can to where it overlaps. And you're going to do this with all 6 pieces. And then once you have all 6 pieces glued, you're going to take one of these. These are the pretty sides, so I'm just going to flip one over and I'm going to glue it down to the back. And make sure you line this up too. You might have to move these around, and that's okay. That's what the glue is for. And then the same thing, we're just layering it on top of each other. And that just makes it a lot stronger so that it can move. Once you have all the pieces, you are just going to place this inside. And you're going to make sure that no glue gets on it, because what you're going to do is you're going to carefully glue around everything that does not touch this. So you're going to put a little bit of glue right here. I'll move that. Right here. So on the edges, and you can use your finger if you feel like it's too much. Place this right inside where no glue is. And then we're going to add the top and put it to the top. So that's pretty much how I made that one, just with the actual layers. This one is just a thin layer, so yours will be a lot thicker and it should come out like this. And then what you can do is you can open and close it, which I thought was so cute. That's probably my favorite thing, that it can just open and close. So, and the same thing with the key. All I did was layer it up with just some scrap pieces to give it, just make it a little thicker. Let's bring out this so it can be like this. Should fit right through the hole, and then we can close it to lock it. And we just stick the key in the drawer. We're all done. This was definitely a fun project. It definitely gives me like little dollhouse vibes, little Barbie things. I know my daughter's going to use this, so. Here is our final project. It came out so cute. I don't know if you can see the glitter shining on the sides. And let's go ahead and open it up and take this cute lock off. And you can see the contrast with the dark paper and the light. And it also makes it a lot sturdier. This is pretty sturdy. And then our drawer. So much fun. I love the interactive things. And then here is the back piece. I just tied the key to it since I didn't really have anywhere to put it. But if you don't want to put the cards separate, this is a great idea to be able to just stick it on the back and then just write what you want to write, or picture, whatever you want to do. Just another option. And that's all. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. That is all that I have for you guys today, and happy crafting. Bye.